Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Conception 2, Children of the Stars. We have a couple of level 1 star children in our team, so I'm going to really quickly get like our special quest. And get this level 1 star children to at least like somewhere close to level 20. Seems like a fair deal to me, especially since we need to like good quest, good level. Since today I won't actually dive into like the next labyrinth. Alright, good. We have an instant loading. So what do I like right now? It's the fact that like it just instantly loaded. Not going to lie, like this is like the second time we're trying this recording. Like the first time after I actually left this dungeon, like this specific dungeon, it actually decided to just keep on loading. AKA 15 minutes of progress is gone.
Don't let your guard down.
I don't like that. Well, no, there's actually 12 minutes of progress gone. After that, that's the loading issue.
Is it over?
So both Team B and Team C actually have a level 1, well, right now a level 2, Star Child now. And we'll be having to... Oh god, there we go. Oh, 2 yellow ones, good.
Here I go.
We'll be making like those to like a respectable level. I also know that the character Ichi is the one that is going to level up the fastest to its max level. Yeah, no, it was really quick. Look, the only thing we restarted is actually the game. It's luckily very easy to like restart everything.
I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Alright, there we go. Fight number 2.
Here I go. Go!
We might also be lucky this time around with enemies, and like especially with like this quest. They will be getting everything in like this one time, instead of having like the second time. Instead of like having to go in for a second time, which we would have been doing originally. And also time. This is a JRPG. So this practically is still an RPG in that sense. Which one was it that you played?
Now!
Can you tell me what the name was of that game? Oh, there we go. Because I adore RPG games. I especially adore JRPG games. And the enemy goes in front of the door.
Don't let your guard
Right,
down.
so we had 3 out of 4 groups. That means there's still 1 group.
Go!
I have a program on my PC which makes me be able to play phone games. And if I want to be really sneaky, I can just install that program as well on my laptop. So I am able to play it. I'm able to play it regardless, even on stream. Alright, can you do that over Discord? That makes it like the easiest. Then I can just save it and I can actually look into it as well. There we go. Thank you very much, Kira. Let's see. Purple enemies. Like I'm probably not going to do the same because then you're going to have to see like a list of like more than 1,000 games. And even I don't remember everything, so. Coordination is the key to victory. We get this way. Yes. So that enemy was going to specifically block the door. Which, like, we made sure that he wasn't able to do that. Time-wise, we have been more... Like, the game has been more forgiving to me. We've already found all the groups. We've already gone into, like, the depths of, like, this labyrinth. But the game is not forgiving on the amount of enemy, or like the amount of yellow troops. We have to re-enter this labyrinth anyway. Alright, let's see. Are we going to get infinite loading? Nope. We're here. Sure. There's only one way to go. Upwards and onwards. Sure, more XP in G, which doesn't really matter because, like, so the enemies that we're facing don't change the experience even if you have that thing on. And that could have been a really nasty bonus, actually. There could have been like enemies dropped or loot more easily, but at the same time you are locked from using special attacks. Like, bangs. I fight with my special attacks. I use my special attacks more than I use my normal attacks, so... What is up with the game, like, not giving me any yellow enemies now? 4 more minutes and we're like, we still have like taken like the same time as earlier.
Go!
Here we go! I'm feeling pretty good about that. More power.
Purple enemy galore. Right, let's go into this room and then let's first go to the... let's first just use this room. Ah, okay, you're going to just block the door. Block that door! Block the door inside! Block it from inside! Oh, no, let's not. No, I'm not going to sing like that. Like, I cannot do that, like, especially on recording. Like, normally I wouldn't really care. Like, once we go into like the recording, like streams that aren't done for recording, like I can sing my heart out during like those streams. Those are the ones like I literally can't care less. But if we're recording, I do actually care.
Don't let your guard down.
Because I have to actually hear it back down.
Now!
How's this?
all you got?
It's really paying off.
And that is also this quest done. Let us return to the teleporter. And there we go. Right, let's deliver in these quests and then let us go for... Actually, there's one singular quest that I really want to accept real quickly. Because I want to actually test something with that. Because I think I've already done that. Okay, Gloomy. There we go. I thought that the one I have selected now, once you go from like floor 5 to floor 6, like that's I think where I saw it. I want to test this out. I want to just do this floor change. Because I'm sure I thought it like in between that. So. Ugh, okay. Apart from the fact that there are purple enemies here, which is like what we're facing right now, there are also red enemies. But this is like an earlier dungeon. This can only mean one thing. And it's the dungeon that we're going to go into, the next actual main dungeon, is going to have red enemies as well. Does that mean we have to be scared? We don't have to be scared. We just have to make sure that we deal with them accordingly. Which means, if there's a room with like a purple thing, a purple loot container, don't open it because it can literally trigger our deaths. They're like, hey, you have to kill whatever you can find there now. Yeah, you have to kill everything in this room to be able to escape it. I'm like, oh no. Which is kind of what I'm worrying for right now as well. I don't want to fight the red things because it will literally be our death.
How's this? Eat this!
Now's our chance! It's over.
Alright, are we going to have the transition with the fight? Nope, okay. Alright, let's get rid of that quest for now.
I've been
Okay. Let's dive to the next real dungeon. If this is, however, in these red enemies, then I want to kind of see what and how. So I let this play because we're going to go into the new labyrinth anyway. And the labyrinth still we entered was like or like old ones. Alright. Looks like a snowy place.
kidding me?
Alex's team is already in.
Listen,
He's very fired up. He must really want to prove himself to his father.
right?
He said he was going to finally defeat the Dust Spawner before you. Don't lose to him.
Got it.
Got it. We'll hurry. Alright. Welcome to Envy. Another one of the 7 sins. Yeah, Envy is apparently like a very cold, well, I mean, it looks very cold, like a very cold dungeon, or labyrinth, as we call it in this game. Alright, once we're at floor 5, I want to leave this dungeon for a second. I was saying floor 5, but floor 5 honestly is just a maximum. If we get badly damaged or badly hurt, I want to of course go earlier. If we find something important, I want to do it even earlier. If we have enough thingies for a Star Child, then same, we'll do it earlier as well. Enough bomb points, I mean. And I think we're right now at 110 or something? 112, so... We can't continue on here because there are 3 red enemies. Literally this room is only red enemies. If that is a way forward, I have to seriously stab on getting out of the dungeon.
Hey!
To Drew, okay, we're right at the
Yeah,
quotation.
right.
Thanks, Foucault. I think that, however, is the amount of bomb points that we needed. Yeah, no, we can definitely get ourselves to like another Star Child now. Oh my, most of the enemies here are actually red. Okay, floor 3. Okay, so because most of these are actually red, I don't feel comfortable. So floor 1 was like all purple for myself. Then we go into floor like 2 and it's like mostly all red. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? Like, what's this for? Like, what is this difference? And first try mate of today, so we're actually letting this video play as well. It is a male.
Leave it to me!
Alright, let's see, what is the... what is going to be like on this floor? Is it only going to be red? Like, if it is, then we have to keep leveling. For a couple of episodes back to back. For a couple of episodes back to back. Right, let's see. Alright, so he's instantly blocking my way forward. Fun. Fuck that. Okay, so enemy strength is now hidden, which means we won't ever see. Like, I'll show this in context. They're now all black, but the red enemies don't have their tentacles anymore. The purple enemy back there also doesn't seem to be different from all of these. AKA, this room can now be filled with all red, without us knowing it at all. I am not continuing on that envy. I am so sorry, but envy is just too hard for me right now. I do, however, want to do one thing, and that's like now, because I didn't see like what enemy what was. Right, thank you, Gara. So because I didn't see which enemy was what, I'm kind of just going to go to like up to a red one. Right, so this is like a red enemy. I want to know. I want to like know their strength. They're not starting at least. Ooh. Okay, so the difference isn't okay. It's not like they're red. Okay, no, okay. Sure, I understand right now why they're red.
Now.
Really? Right, so the only reason why they are red is because we just have an underleveled team.
Yeah.
Now's our chance.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. Right. So these are red enemies, but they're manageable red enemies. This doesn't mean, however, that I do not want to level up first. These enemies are going to be too hard, well, not too hard for me, but they're going to be annoying for me. So, let's take this episode and the next episode off from the storyline and just use it to level up all of our characters.
I've been with.
Take your time, Kara. Also, I went on like the wrong floor, so. Alright, so we're just going to do some leveling right now. Alright, let's see. Four groups of the enemies will be ideal.
Let's stay focused.
Itchy is also the only character I'm actually going to trade in when he's done.
Is it over?
Right, so that's not. Okay, it's 1. These dragons in the back. What I should do, actually, in all honesty, is just get like a full group of
Here we go.
like max leveled star children ready.
Here we go.
Like not just these 9, but like from every group, and then just get like the best of the best in like my actual group.
Let's stay
And then do the
focused.
like let the rest all go into that mode. Let it, like then let the rest get independence.
I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Although we have 3 level 99 characters, like at that point, like those are still going to be in like they're going to be in like all the time anyway. Yeah, whenever we now have like a group that is done, we just need to switch them around. I just switch them around to like another random character. And then eventually I'll see like what is like the best option. Alright, let's see.
Don't let your guard down. Go!
Here we go. Eat this.
It's over.
Already half an hour in, Jesus. I'm still trying to actually find this last group of red enemies. Red enemies? Yellow enemies, I mean. But yeah, for like the final like labyrinths, I do want like an A squad. Not going to lie, for those I do actually want like 3 groups for like level 99.
Let's stay focused.
Now!
Here we go.
Glad that's over with.
Right, let's see. Only purple. Let's see. Of course. Okay, so we don't actually get to the last group in here. We have to actually re-enter this dungeon for that. Again. By the way, again. I mean, in all honesty, like we can just easily get through like this, like the dungeon we have to. Especially as we've already seen like the difference that it makes. Like the red enemies aren't actually like as dangerous as like the other red enemies, so we can get through that dungeon with like probably like some good luck.
Let's stay focused.
Go!
Take this. Here we go.
It's over.
Or just we did one.
Let's stay focused.
I do also need to bring up like the other combos though. If we can create more star children actually this session as well.
It's over.
And then like what I mean like more star children, I simply mean like get like all of them at least, like once. If we get then any level 99s, I kind of want to instantly trade them in like into the group. Like instantly train them, instantly get them to do their jobs.
Here I go.
Because the level 99s I'm keeping in like anyway.
Now!
Those are going to stay in the squads like no matter what happens. Because, like those are like my core assault squad for dungeons like this. Or dungeons like Envy, for instance.
Don't let your guard down.
Go!
Here we go. Is it over?
Oh yeah, because you're having this fight for this loot.
Don't let your guard down. A transmission.
As you can maybe make a start. For fuck's sake, Fuko!
Hey. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuko just calls me up like, hey Riddle, like this and this and this and this, and like Fuko fighting.
Here we go.
Now!
I'm feeling pretty good about that. Stronger now.
Okay, we need to be behind this enemy.
Don't let your guard down. Go!
Take this.
It's over.
Hot damn! Still no. Have we already found like the right amount of groups or something?
Now!
Take this.
I don't know, so let me actually look at like the question like a second.
I'm feeling pretty good about that.
More power.
Nope, we're still at 9. Yet still nothing. So many rooms and still nothing. We have 2 groups here now, so
Here I
don't
go.
actually fight both of them.
Now!
How's this? There!
It's over.
Power. Don't let your guard down.
This does make up for it.
Eat this! Alright!
Although it's level 36. 36 is like not that high, so... Yeah, no, Ichi is going to get out. God damn it.
Here I go. Go!
Kinda want to avoid the fight, but sure.
Eat this! I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's really paying off.
Now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Let's first talk with Miss Chloe though. We're going to talk 3 times with Miss Chloe.
Miss Chloe.
Miss Chloe, are you around?
Sorry.
Oh, do okay, wait for a minute. Okay, you can come in now. What are you doing? I was getting the rank accents. It would be inappropriate for me to let you see the other job's grades.
Definitely.
That's just common sense. There have been so many horrifying incidents recently. I can't believe that a chapter from my class was summoned to a monster.
Oh well.
And I can't imagine how horrible that must have been for you. I just don't know how I would get over it.
My bad.
That's alright, you should be stronger for my students, shouldn't I?
No.
No, I understand how you feel. No one wants to see something like that happen again. That's why we're fighting.
Thanks.
That's true. I'm glad we had a chance to talk. Thank you.
Hey, do you have some free time?
What's up? You look like something bothering you.
Kind of. I don't want to discuss it here. Can you come to the pool once team practice is over?
Ah, ghost girl.
There's something I want to make sure of. I'll be waiting for you. Please come, alright?
What's that all about?
Maybe she's gonna ask you out.
Huh? Who?
Fuko, you dope! She's obviously got a thing for you. Come on, you saved her from those monsters when you first met.
I think we already had the conversation once.
She's been totally smitten with you ever since. There's no doubt. Hell, even I thought you were pretty dreamy when you showed up.
No.
I'm not interested in you, Klotz.
I'm just messing with you, man. Play along a little. But I'm pretty sure Fuko does have some feelings for you. I mean, you two do get along pretty well.
We're just friends.
Not really.
Oh, really? Not that it's any of my business. A lady like her can be pretty popular, even if you don't see it. Well, good luck.
Anyway, I guess to the pool after class.
Sorry about this. I'm sure it was pretty sudden for you. Well, you see, what we have is the real thing.
Huh?
What?
The ghost. Don't you remember? I saw a ghost at the pool that time you came to help me. I was here late last night because I was cleaning, and I saw it again. It was a girl. She was floating. I get that it was just, I want to make sure I'm...
Ah, the ghost. Yeah, we heard this conversation up on stream.
Even if we're that... There's a...
Right, so this probably got cut because we had an entire episode like that was like just non-existent for me eventually.
Moon...
You're right. What the? No.
Oh no.
I'm alright. Huh?
What? No.
Fuko.
What? You, but...
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
Or that's conversation one, so I'm just skipping over it.
I'm... I saw... Oh. Yeah, I think...
Oh,
I feel I'm here. No, I put you up. Let's...
Alright, Ellie, what do you have in store for me?
Hey!
Ah, Drew, I have some big news. What is it? Claude is suffering for a broken heart. He seems to have seriously been in love. It's such a tragedy. Oh, Nat. Drew, would you cheer him if you can? You may say things like, I want to be left alone. Whatever, you should be at his side. I'm sure leaving him alone will be the worst thing for him. You're right. Alright, did you understand?
Understood.
Thank you. Your best friend is my best friend, after all. Please tell him it's okay. Please tell him if that's okay with him. I'd be glad to talk to him anytime. He might tell me to deal with my own personal things first. But that's something completely different. It's not like clothes for him to be so depressed. I hope he gets over it quickly. Right, let's do some bonding. Downtown, we're first actually talking to Ellie again.
Hey!
Ah, Drew, let's do lab investigation. You haven't asked me to come lately, so I don't know how it's going at all.
you're right.
Now that you mention it, you're right, should I ask you to come along more often?
Yes.
I'd be happy if you did. Otherwise I start to worry that I'm not being any help to you.
I'll do my best.
So please, take me along sometime, I'll do my best.
Got it.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Understood.
Thank you. I practice my marksmanship a lot more to be totally sure I'm ready at any time. That push is actually... So that actually pushed us over like the goal. So we can now do two. We can now literally do try making 3 times. Right, with 3 more characters we don't have anything right now. The male ones I think had like a couple of more spots open. Right, there are 2 more spots open for the male right now.
It's an odd...
Welcome back, Kira. But I think I also saw something else. I never actually had a gun to the correct, so.
I look forward.
Right, let us use the rest button. And Sword talks to the academy. So, Fuko.
All right.
Right, so we already had this cover once as well.
Fuko.
Oh, I was boop. Can you see her now?
This.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh no. You see, she said that's my I think I don't.
Sure.
Huh? You're glad it's gonna be me?
Oh god.
What does that mean? I'm not sure, but are you saying you like me? Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna get carried away thinking like that or anything. I mean, I fully understand that I'm not exactly the prettiest girl around.
Fuko, you're so red.
You're just imagining that.
Yeah, so I kind of made a difference in conversation, so this time I am putting
I've got
on.
nothing to blush about. Nothing.
In any case, Fuko is the only person that I can possess. I can't possess anyone who can't see me.
So, what do you...
Definitely.
Wait,
Don't worry, I'm most...
what do you mean most? I'm trusting you.
Right. Miss Chloe.
Oh,
Hey Drew, are you hungry? Let's go get something to
Leave
eat.
it to me.
It's on me.
Huh?
Really? Yeah, tomorrow seeing a Fang soak me out all the time. What do you want to get? We can get anything you'd like. In that case, let's get ramen again.
Yeah.
okay.
That sounds great. It was delicious last time we went.
Definitely.
I know you're not a fan of softball at X. So do you want to trade again? Wow, I can't believe you remember that.
Thanks.
That's kind of sweet of you. Thanks. What's going on? You guys want to go grab something to eat?
What?
What time for you to show up? I'm taking Drew out for lunch. How did you say something, sis? Nothing. Let's go, Drew.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Hey, stop! Don't leave me! Fucking claws. Doesn't look like Phineas anywhere around here. What happened to the photography club she was talking about? A stray cat.
Huh?
Huh, isn't it Phineas rubbing onto his neck? I wanted to follow him.
All right.
What do you want me to do? Why are you bringing me to the old schoolhouse? Is that Vinay?
How does one use this duster tool? Is there a trick to using this special contraption at the end of this stick?
Oh.
She left the camera on the table. I took a picture of her before she noticed me.
Vinay.
Vinay, don't move.
What? What? Oh, it was you. What are you doing there?
No.
That's my line. What are you doing dressed like that?
Oh, I'm cleaning. The academy has allowed me to use this classroom for the photography club. I was thinking of fetching you after I had finished cleaning, but it seems you've already discovered the whole thing.
Huh?
You should have told me earlier. Let me help you out.
Oh no, I would really rather not be any trouble. I can handle this myself.
You know you don't know how to use a duster.
I'd prefer if you didn't mention that. I, am devastatingly poor at household chores. the folks back home begged me not to help out.
All right.
Then leave it to me. I'm used to cleaning.
But I have to do something. If it's simple hard labor, I should be able to handle it.
Sure.
Okay, then just move the desk aside.
All right.
Oh, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do that. At my last school, I was the desk mover whenever it was time to wax the floor. Once I get the hang of it, I can carry up to 5 at once. Though, I am sure that if I tried to wax the floor, I would slip 5 times. Phew, we managed to clean the whole room.
Okay, glad I told her to just move the tables.
Thank you so much. I was able to finish so much sooner thanks to your help. By the way, how did you know where I was?
Yeah.
The cat, the flower bed, let me there.
Cat? Ah, that must be Stray. He was living in the flower bed, and when I fed him, he took a shine to me. But I don't see Stray.
I could have sworn he was here.
Oh, the fish sausage I was going to give him later is missing. My, what a rascal.
But thanks to Stray, I was able to help out with cleaning. As soon as the cleaning is done, I congratulate you on the photography club.
Thank you. I didn't have much hope when I applied, but I was granted permission so quickly. Now I have an honest reason to decline the other clubs.
Good.
Let's get there. Oh, I should give you back your camera.
Oh, you took a picture of me, didn't you? I was thinking of sending that to my friends. I may be the only member of the photography club, but I suspect I will be quite busy.
Sorry.
If only there was something I could do to help out.
Oh no, I would really rather not be any more trouble. But you're welcome to come by and say hello if you would like. I plan on being here most of the time after school.
Got it.
I got it. I'll drop by whenever I can.
Yes, please. The sun will be setting soon. Thank you so much for all your help.
And that's another bonding that we can do now. Let's see if this actually grants me any special bonuses. So far, not.
Oh.
Let us deliver on the quest we still have. I also already accept like the new quests. Alright, now we're going to look at our team, and that's going to be the last thing for this episode. $4,000 gold in a message. Don't worry, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Dorothy, for letting me know. Independence. Right, so this is going to be the squad for incoming times. Oh nice, the shop actually now went max level as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is the end of this recording session. That's the first one of today at least. Have a good one, and we will see you all during level 40, level 42 now. Yep. Have a good one, and we'll see you all during the next time. Good day!